he ended up being like not a journeyman, but having a scattered record because he was just fighting so many. Like Hooker's getting beaten up by guys outside of the rankings. Like it's just a bit scary.
But yeah.
But yeah, so we've got the Randy Costa fight. Yeah, a little bit of Yanis, Mini Masvidal. You've also got this fight. You got freaking Chiazon versus Aspen Ladd, which I think is a really cool fight. I think, Aspen Ladd, everyone was pretty hot on Aspen Ladd going into the Durandame fight. She got derailed pretty horribly, you know what I mean? Can happen to anyone. Just walk into a big sniper-like right hand from Durandame, one of the best strikers in women's MMA, 100%.
Well,
and go on.
She doesn't really move ahead.
You just what?
She doesn't really move ahead, so it was
kind of 100%.
It's just a bit of a deep one for her in that sense. Because it was being exposed by the most.
It's a very interesting, like on paper, by most good strikers, you think?
I don't know. I think most good strikers be able to clean her because she just walks so in a straight line. Isn't very fast with her footwork, so she's kind of there to be punched. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, go on. Sorry.
She made improvements, but still just not very.
Yeah.
She does either that or punch, and she doesn't do both at the same time, which means that she just like gets tagged when she's walking in, like Banner.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I think even in this fight against Maycee, I think she's going to be one step behind on the feet. I think the thing that Aspen Ladd's got going for her is that on the ground, I think she hits as hard as any woman in the sport, really, for her weight class. She's got really, really hard ground and pound. She's really concussive. You can just see when she's landing it. They're not your regular, women's 25-pound punches, 135-pound punches. She gets a lot of leverage on them. She hurts girls on the ground quite a lot. I mean, that's where, success she's going to have even in this fight, because Maycee is a volume monster, and she's, going to be long and throwing the jab in Aspen Ladd's face. And, like you said, her feet aren't that fast. Her head movement isn't that fluid. It's not really very reactive. She just she moves her head, but she's not reacting to punches per se. And I think that a lot of that is going to get her in trouble against a lot of these rangy snipery strikers. But I also think that Maycee is a bit of a chaos queen, loves the chaos, runs in there with big punches, and then likes to clinch up, throw knees, throw elbows. And I think that's what could potentially get her in trouble in this fight, because she's going to give Aspen Ladd she's gonna close distance on Aspen rather than Aspen having to close distance on her. I think at some points in this match.
I think you're right.
And then I think the trips will be there for Aspen, and if she can get on top of Maycee, then that's a really bad time for Maycee. But I think it's a fight of two halves for me. I don't really think that Aspen Ladd is very competitive on the feet with Maycee, and I'm not sure how competitive Chiazon is on the bottom with Aspen Ladd.
See that, yeah. I mean, Maycee's very, very physical, so I think in the clinch it's going to be kind of interesting. But I think you're right with the trips. Does she do a lot of trips? Does she, Aspen Ladd?
Who? Aspen. I won't lie. I watched a little bit of tape on her fight with Sarah Morris, and a little bit of fight on her one with Chijara Eubank. And it was quite a lot of doubles, quite a lot of work against the cage. There was one or two trips in there, but I think that she'll probably be going for trips a little bit more, just because it's the taller fighter, and because I don't know. Because of the way that Aspen likes to fight, I think she likes to get dirty in that clinch. And I think Maycee could win this fight if she fights a very sprawl and brawl type style. You know what I mean, where she's moving, punching, and getting out of the way. But I'm just thinking that she's probably going to engage and get herself in trouble.
She does love to do that. She does love to do that run.
She does.
Straight punches. Running with straight punches, man. It's Maycee Barber. Classic.
Oh, man.
Got thick arms. Man. I wish I had her arms. Yeah, that's what I always think about.
What? She has on?
Maycee Barber's arms. I wish I had Maycee.
Or you just want to get really skilled at fighting them ghosts?
Nah, not the hands, man. I want the fucking arms. She's got thick arms, bro.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how did you get onto Maycee Barber here?
She's fine, isn't she?
But we're talking about Aspen Ladd here.
She's fighting Maycee Barber. Right?
Nah, she's fighting Aspen Ladd's fighting Chase on. Have a look at the fight card, mate.
We were talking the whole time about Maycee Barber, bro. She's Maycee Barber is fighting somebody else.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was talking about. I get these girls confused all the time, so I get why you do it. Like, I think it's really stressful for me. They're both on the same card because I get Aspen Ladd and.
You said Aspen Ladd was fighting Maycee Barber.
Mate, if we watch it back, maybe sometimes I said Maycee. If we watch it back, maybe sometimes I said Maycee Barber, but at least I said Aspen Ladd at least a couple times.
No, you said Aspen Ladd, yeah, but you said Aspen Ladd versus Maycee Barber.
No, but yeah, Aspen Ladd, yeah. I said Aspen Ladd. I said Aspen Ladd.
Yeah, but you said Aspen Ladd versus Maycee Barber, so I thought we were talking about both of those fighters.
Yeah, I remember mate. We can watch it back. I remember distinctly saying Chase on. I remember saying Chase on at the start of it. I might have then slipped back into saying Maycee Barber. I definitely started with Chase
on. We'll have to check it back, bro.
We'll have to check it back, mate. Tell the tape.
That's it, bro. We'll check it back, mate. We'll check it. Yeah, man. Who watches it?
But yeah, Chase on if you have. What you said?
No, but I said anyone who watches it, comment below. Can you not hear me that well?
Yeah, who was right? Who was right? Was I talking about the right girl, or was I just chatting about Maycee Barber versus Aspen Ladd the whole time? Let me know.
That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. Let's go.
It's good stuff, though, man. Anyway, so let's just. Do you want to get into the meat and bones? Who do you